Hello guys, are you new to Excel? Do you want to refresh your knowledge, or are you here to relearn to see new ways in Excel? Well, welcome to today's episode on Excel Beginners Series Part 1. So without further ado, let's dive in. By default, there are about 10 to 12 action name tabs on the screen with formulas or action buttons with action buttons below each headers. But for this episode, we'll look at the home button, we'll look at the icons and the action buttons below the home buttons and what you can do with them. Guys, this is going to be interesting. You need to stay tuned and watch through the end and learn one or two things. So guys, let's dive in. Okay guys, hello guys. So like earlier said, we'll look at the home buttons, we'll look at the buttons under the home buttons and what are things you can do with them. So by default, for the menu bar, you have the file, home, insert, page layout, formulas, data, view, I think, and help. So the automate developer, power pivots, and this I think was added. I added that myself. So let's look at the home button. So you have the paste here, you have the fonts style, you have the font size, you have the alignment part, you have the numbers part, the style part, and editing. So for me, so for example, let's start with the copy paste thing. So if I'm writing a number, so for example I'm writing bananas, or I'm writing Africa, so I can use this copy, then I can come here and I can say paste, paste, pardon me. So if I copy, I can come here and I can say paste. So that's that. You can use the Ctrl+C command, that is copy, that's Ctrl+C command. The paste command is Ctrl+V. So that is that for that. So for example, you want to increase this, you can do this by doing this. You can decrease by this. Also here, you want to put a color to your cell. Here for the font, this is the color. So for example, the color for the font you used, so you want to use navy blue, you want to use something else, you can do that here. So what else can you do under the home button? So let's create a small table. So we have name and West African countries, Africa. Okay, let me just say West Africa countries. So for example, let's say serial number. Let's use this as serial number. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. So of course you have Cameroon, you have Nigeria, you have Ghana, you have Togo. So how would you align this? So you can already double click on this part here, then you can select this and use the alignment to put it in center. You want to move this to the right, you want to move it to the left, you want to make it come upper here. So that is that for the alignment. So for the merging part, this is a merge cells. So for example, you have this text, let's say we're using South Africa, for example. South Africa is big, for example. So you can just select these two cells and click on the merge icon button, pardon me. So once you click on the merge button, you see this is how to use the merge button. So let's look at this also. Let's look at this, the wrap function. For the wrap function, so let's say Nigeria Nigeria is a giant, is a giant, is a giant of Africa, is a giant of Africa. So here you can click on the wrap text. So this would squeeze all this text into one cell. That is what that does. So yeah, so that's so we looked at the copy paste function. We looked at the bold. You want to make it italic. So we talked about the font part. We talked about the alignment part. Now look at the numbers part. So for example, let's look at you have this numbers part. So I'm going to write the percent. I want to use the percentage in this cell. So let's say population, for example, percentage in population. So for the West African countries, so if I want to use this in percentage, I can already do this. Select here, then I put this percentage. So I can say Cameroon has 20%, Nigeria has 40%, Ghana has 30%, Togo has 10 to 1%. Please note that these numbers are not accurate. They are just demo numbers for the use of tutorials. Please, these numbers are not correct. These numbers are just numbers for tutorials. Thank you. I had to send that disclaimer out. So you can do a lot, with this part of the numbers part. So let's also briefly look at what can you do with this here. So for example, if I have duplicate, if I'm to find duplicate in column F, for example, so let's say I have Nigeria duplicated here, I can easily click on column F and go to conditional formatting, highlight duplicate rules, and go to duplicate values. So by default, you see that Nigeria is shown twice here. How do you clear the error for the duplicate cell? I can do like this. Go back to clear rules from selected cells. So that's how to clear errors or the formulas. That's how you clear the action you've done on duplicating values. So the next thing you also want to look at is greater than, less than, between. So let's say I'm going to do another one here. I'm going to do numbers, for example. I'm going to do one. I can use the form. Okay, let me just do 20, 25, 30. So I'm going to select these numbers and drag down for the tutorial sake. So I can say here, greater than, give me numbers greater than 30. So by default, this will show me numbers greater than 30. If I want to see numbers less than 30 or less than 50, this would work also. If I also want to see numbers between 40 to 69, this would also work. So for text, this is for text. So this also, you can use this for sorting. For data bars, you can use this. You can see how beautiful this comes out. So you want to use it here also. This would work also. So guys, I hope this video has been interesting so far. Please give it a like and put your comment. Let me know what you think, if this video has been helpful so far. So we'll look at color scales. So for color scales, let me undo what I've done. So for color scales, I can also select here and use color scales to show me the highest. I use this color scales a lot. This part of color scales. Also, let's look at another part of conditional formatting. So icon sets, you can use this to make your numbers, your information look really good. So guys, for now we'll take a break for now, and we will continue in the next episode. I want you to take it slowly and also learn. I hope this video has been helpful so far. So let me know in your comment section and I'll get back to you. Please like this video, kindly share with friends and your WhatsApp page, your Facebook page, your Twitter page, and so the more we get likes and comments, YouTube can recommend this video to other people. Thank you guys, I really do appreciate it. See you in the next episode. Thanks and bye for now.